Hey everybody, welcome to Bones and Brews. It's May 1st here in St. Louis, the start of National Barbecue Month. So I'm going to show you guys a real easy way to begin the process to make bacon wrapped jalapenos for your smoker at home. With this basic recipe of a couple of ingredients, you then can add to it anything you like, but really use this as the base. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with, I've already taken some jalapenos. I sliced them in half and cored them out. People sometimes will put a slit in the top of them, squeeze them a little bit and get the core out that way and stuff them from the top and wrap them. Some people slice the top off, stuff them from the very top, and they got these real cute racks they sit them in and put the bacon across the top. This is a great way to do it because you get the most bang for your buck. All right, so got some jalapenos cored out, ready to go here. I got one block of Philadelphia cream cheese, so I've had sitting here for a little bit so I can get a little bit soft, and I've taken a fork just to make sure it's softened enough for me here. All right, so 2 ingredients already. Third ingredient's obviously going to be that bacon we're going to use to wrap it. But the key thing is I'm going to put a little bit of seasoning inside of the cream cheese to start with. Now, you can use any of your favorite barbecue rubs at home. I've got an assortment sitting behind me here that I'm going to pick from today. There's a couple I usually go to, but I think today I'm going to start with from Code 3 Spices. This is their backdraft rub. It's got a little heat to it, so I'm going to add some of that rub in there. And you can go as generous as you like. And I'm just going to slightly blend that back together again, so that rub gets inside that cream cheese, because it's already nice and soft for me. Just kind of fold it over a little bit there. All right. So really, you can start with simply these 4 ingredients and you're ready to go. So just take yourself a spoon, and we're going to spoon in a little bit of that cream cheese across the top here. So we fill in that boat, so to speak, that cream cheese. I got thin cut bacon because thin cut bacon, it's much easier on that smoker. And I'm usually, some people will cut their bacon in half. I'm going to use a whole slice here because these are some longer jalapenos. And I'm going to wrap it around there. And there we go, folks. So that's all you have to do. We'll continue to wrap them up. You can also come back across the top of that bacon, hit it with some of that same rub, or a different rub. Like today, I'll probably use honey hog, the hot honey hog, or just the honey hog from Meat Church, because it brings a little sweetness to that bacon and crispiness on the top. So it's gonna be really good. But really, 4 ingredients: jalapenos, your cream cheese, nice and softened, 1 barbecue rub. That's all you need to start with, and some thin cut bacon to wrap it up. I've got my Weber Smoky Mountain going here at about 275 degrees. So I'm gonna finish making these jalapenos. We'll throw them on the Weber Smoky Mountain. Come back. It'll probably take about an hour to. I like my bacon a little crispier on there. We'll pull them off and we'll see how they look. All right, let's take a look at the bacon wrapped jalapenos here on the Weber Smoky Mountain. I'm gonna guess we've got about 20 more minutes here, so we'll close this lid quickly. All right, folks, bacon wrapped jalapenos are all done. Check them out. Don't those look delicious? I can see a little bit of that seasoning because I put that seasoning on top of that bacon. It just gives it a great color, and I have a feeling it's going to give a great taste as well. So I'm letting them sit here. They've been cooling off for about 5 minutes. Got my one off to the side so I can give it a little taste test. That, my friends, is delicious. Bacon wrapped jalapenos, perfect treat anytime you got that smoker fired up. Especially maybe you got like some pulled pork or a brisket going, so it's going to take all day. Throw some jalapenos on there while you're doing some other things. So you have a little appetizer, a little something to snack on earlier. A couple other tips too. I was using that thin cut bacon. Make sure it's nice and cold right before you use it to wrap that jalapeno. If it's been sitting out for a while, when it'll get too soft and it'll start to shred apart as you're trying to wrap the jalapenos. You don't want that to happen, all right? And make sure that that cream cheese is nice and softened before you try to mix in those ingredients. You can also go back and add other things as well. I like putting chorizo, cooked chorizo inside of that cream cheese. You can put brisket, anything you want. Figure it out, experiment, but this is a great base to start with for those bacon wrapped jalapenos. So I'm gonna grab myself my cold beer here, continue to work out in the yard a little bit. Like always, remember to subscribe to our channel, like the episode, share us with others. We'll see you guys again on Bones and Brews.